Okay, so we are heading to Huntington for the day in Q-Cane. When like at the beginning of the year I really wanted to like do more in Indiana, and although Huntington isn't very far from us, it's like 45 minutes.
But there's still cool stuff there.
Yeah, like, well, I've been there, but I've never really like checked out all the like shops and stuff.
Right.
And I just wanted to like explore it, and seeing how this is Kane's first weekend back, I didn't really want to go like too far, and because there's a lot of places like that are a couple hours away that I'd like to visit, but it'd be more like a long weekend, and if you didn't work or something like tomorrow or whatever. Anyway, so we are heading to Huntington just to do like a day trip thing, and yeah, just to fart around in there, and we won't fart in there. We'll fart around. Why is that term even a term? That's like a really gross term. After I said it, I was like, why do we say that? Anyway, so yeah.
Farting around.
So I'm Lynette Grog.
I'm Kane Grog.
Nova Grog is inside. She can't come with us, and she's super upset about it.
Yes, she is.
So that's okay. I might post the video. Oh, maybe not. I want to do a video of Nova jumping up in the truck because it's super high. And the first time she did it this morning, she like failed, and it was like,
she didn't have a running start. So
it was really bad. I felt really bad. I thought she was gonna get hurt, and then she ended up being able to do it. But we should film that sometime. It was really funny. Anyway, so Nova Grog is in the house. She's not coming with us. But yeah, so this is our vlog. Welcome, and yeah, we're gonna start now.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, so our first stop is, I've been here before. I actually did pictures here like years ago, and I actually kind of forgot it was here. It's like right before you get into Huntington, and I'm probably gonna say it wrong. Hold on. Kilsoqua? I said it the same. So yeah, we know it as Roush's Lake, Roush Lake or whatever. So that's how I knew it was here. I kind of just forgot. So when we were talking about going to Huntington, I never thought about stopping here. And so when we were driving, I'm like, oh yeah, there is that lake there. So Kane is out there reading. Let's see if we can. There he goes. About like hunting here. What'd you find, Kane?
You gotta go on and register to be one of the people that can hunt on the public land.
Oh, so he was just interested in that, so he was just checking it out. So yeah, so that's our first stop, and it's like gorgeous outside. It's sunny. It was supposed to rain today, and I was kind of bummed because I was like, oh man, like I wanted to go like on some trails and hike around or whatever, but I was afraid if it was gonna be rainy, it was gonna be muddy. And so we kind of ignored that, and now it's beautiful out. So now I was like, we should have done that. But how would you say this? What's called, Kane?
Kilsoqua.
Kilsoqua? I think I said it right. Is that how I said it? Probably not. All right. So we made it to downtown Huntington, and I'm blurry. Is it focused now? There we go. And we're about to eat at Nick's Kitchen. My mom had recommended it, and then Kane's grandpa called us, and he like highly recommended. He said he like ate there all the time when he worked in Huntington, I guess. And anyways, they make pies daily. Not sure if I'll eat a pie or not. I'm really tempted to totally like splurge and like eat a pie. Sounds really good. Maybe they look really good, then I'll have to come up. If they look really bad, then it will be easy. All right, do you want to cross the street? All right, we're gonna cross the street. Okay, so we're in, I forgot where we were. Nick's Kitchen. I knew. Anyways, you're gonna look at my plate and then Kane's plate and how opposite it is. And I'm actually really jealous of his plate. So my plate, a chicken salad, and Kane's. This is their famous breaded tenderloin. And those house fries look
homemade house fries.
amazing. Are they good? I will just have to believe him. Alright, we're gonna eat. Let's eat. Anyways, we just had lunch, and we ended up getting a slice of pie. It was delicious. I did eat a bite, and it was really good.
Or two.
Okay, there were 2 little bites. Technically it was 1 bite, depending on who is eating it, Kane. Gosh. But it was the cherry pie. Kane wanted to try that one. So anyways, and we didn't finish it. We each ate 2. Kane might have had 3 bites, but I ate 2 little bites, and then Kane ate 3. I can't even see your head, Kane. Man, I'm short. Anyways, and so yeah, we felt like we needed to try it because they're like famous for their pies. So.
And tenderloins, which I tried.
Oh yeah, how was it tenderloin?
Tenderloin was epic.
Kane said it was the best tenderloin he's ever had before. So anyway, so yeah, now we're just killing more time. We're just like chilling today in Huntington. We're just gonna check it out and yeah, walk the town, I guess. Okay, so Kane and I are in like a thrift store or whatever. There's really not a whole lot in here, but we were looking at the VHSs, and you can get 4 for $1, which just goes to show, like, I'm like, who buys this anymore? Yeah, well, okay. Anyways, but while we were looking, I found this movie, and I was like, Kane, have you ever seen this? It was the best movie ever, and I remember watching it all the time. I know the Smiths are gonna remember this. My siblings, the Smiths, I think that's who we watched it with. But this was such a, I feel like there's a lot of movies over here that I'm like, oh, I remember watching that movie. Anyway, so does anyone else still watch VHSs? Oh, my hair is like crazy. I don't want to. So we just went to a vinyl store and then a comic book store. And so, but at the vinyl store, it was like a book, it was called Books and More.
Yeah.
So I found Chitty Chain Bang Bang. So my sister has a record player and she's been using it, so we've been using it. And she's moving and she's taking it with her. So we're gonna have to, I know, it's very weird. So we're gonna have to
get one of our own.
Get one of our own, yeah. Anyways, and then we found Robin Hood. It's like the storybook and then some songs. Oh wait, plus there's an 11-page book of full color illustration shown as here.
It may not be in it anymore though. Oh nope, it is.
No, it is. Oh, it's like a storybook. It's so cool. That is neat. We rocked out with that one. And then what'd you get, Kane?
So we went to the comic book store and I got the Mighty Thor. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
And then I got Star Wars and Darth Maul.
Bam, chicka wow wow. It was kind of creepy in there. There's some really weird.
It's not creepy, they're just nerdy guys. I don't think your door's closed.
It's not.
The lights are on.
So next we're just gonna go walk more. We haven't really gone very far. We just spent a lot of time in
with this one block.
All right, so we're gonna keep going. That was just our mini break.
Mini break.
Break. Done. That's our secret handshake.
We're pretty cool.
We're pretty cool. We can't call it. Bye-bye. So we've made it over to Sunken Gardens, and I've done, hi baby, I've done 2, you're like made me trip. It's like so bright. Can we back it up like 2 steps? Wow, it was really bright out there. I've done like 2 weddings here in the summertime. It's so much more pretty because right now it's like really gross out. But
the grass is greener than most places.
Yeah, the grass is kind of green on here. But
wow, that's kind of up there. Wow, is that always up there? Is the Merry
no,
Christmas sign
it's not always up there.
There's a giant Merry Christmas sign up there.
But it's like, I'll show you guys, but like, so if you're up on the road, you look down on the ground.
Yeah,
it's really cool. So here, I'll show you.
It's still very pretty, even though the water looks disgusting.
And the trees are dead. Over there is like where people like put tents and stuff for their weddings. It's really cool in the summertime. That looks so gross right now. It does. Alright, put your glasses on, babe. Ah, the sun!
Our road option.
Video. Oh, I've seen it. Thanks. Oh, I know. She is so cute. I don't know if it's just like the model it is or right. So I've got Anya here on my lap. We met at Sunken Gardens, but it's not really pretty there right now, so there wasn't much to do. No offense to Sunken Gardens. I just said I sound like I said
Sunken Gardens.
Sunken.
Well, it
Gardens.
did suck.
It did really suck. It wasn't really pretty. So Haley had the bright idea. Oh, we got coffee at JJ Java's. It's connected to a gas station, so it's kind of like out, like not exactly where you would think a like coffee place would be, but it's really good.
Oh yeah, you can put your slip on, otherwise it won't stop.
Oh, I got your place to go over.
You can just put it over.
Well, I felt like I had a seatbelt on because I have Anya on me. Anyways, and then we went over to Huntington University and just walked around. And it was super nice out. And then like all of a sudden this like breeze came through and it looks like it's about to rain on us. So, but that's okay. I brought a cute umbrella. Therefore, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay.
That's in our truck.
Oh.
That's okay. I have two massive ones.
Okay. We got in the car with Haley, so Kane just said, well, it's in our truck. So we kind of left that behind at the gas station.
We
so
kind of don't.
That doesn't really help us at all. So yeah, so that is the update. We're gonna go back downtown Huntington and get some maybe ice cream at, and we can't, none of us can pronounce it. I bet Kane can. How do you pronounce it? Antiquology. I was saying it really funny earlier. Antiology,
we both went for the, like we were trying to say biology.
Yeah, anti-biology. Anyways, sorry, no offense to like the owner, but I don't know if I would have picked that name because it's hard to say, but it makes you remember it too because it's unique.
That antiology place.
Antiology place. We're gonna go get ice cream at that place. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us though. That would suck. But anyways, alright, that's what's going on. Alright, so we just got back. I feel like half my head is cut off. We just got back from Huntington. It was a good day. Like, ended up being like kind of like a long day. We were there all afternoon, but
the weather said it was gonna rain all day, but it was actually really nice up until right before we were about to leave, and then it started raining. So. Yeah,
our last thing we were eating pizza, and it started raining right as we were walking out, basically, and it was like, wow, we literally could not have planned that a better day. So I would have done something maybe like more outside, like more like
walking the
trail or something. There was a couple trails someone had recommended, but anyways, so yeah. So had a great rest of the afternoon, spent some time with our friend Haley because she kind of lives in the area, so that was nice just to catch up with her. And now we're back home and we are just gonna kind of wind down for the day. But a vlog that I watch a lot, at the end of their videos, they call it a wow, which is like words of wisdom, and I always find like a lot of encouragement from it, like just things that they're going through spiritually and stuff. And I asked Kate, I said, do you want to talk about, or we're doing a devotion. We actually started this book before you left for Alabama. We had it like 2 weeks before you left, and I was like, oh, like
we were a chapter a day for this,
you know, yeah, I was like, so it's like 20 chapters, and anyways, the chapters are like so thick, like one chapter is like seriously like really thick. So and it's really deep stuff, and it's really good. Is that one chapter?
Yep.
It's probably harder to see.
Yeah, so anyways, it's like almost 25 pages long.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's not that they're like boring chapters, or like because they're so long they're like drawn out. Everything in this book so far has been so encouraging and so like
eye-opening, wow. Or like just like never thought of it like that.
Yeah, just like you said, wow, you know.
Oh like, yeah, it's like a wow.
Yeah. So anyways, but it's really enjoyable to read, but because it's so long, usually we do it, you know, at night before we go to bed.
I need to do like half of, not even half a chapter.
But the chapters are broke down into sections.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. They're good stopping points.
Yeah.
But we really liked it. It's called Sacred Marriage by Gary Thomas.
I would really recommend it to any like young couples or even like married couples who have been married for a long time. But something in this last chapter, because we've been working on this last chapter, or it's not the last chapter, but this chapter that we're on, we've been working on for a couple days. But it was talking about how when you're married with your spouse, it's like a mirror effect. So like you think that when you get married you're going to learn a lot about the person you're getting married to, but in reality you're learning so much about yourself because they bring out things in you that you didn't even know was a problem or had an issue with. Like all of a sudden it's like, oh, like why does that bother me? It's like, because they bring out things in you, good and bad, and that it's a mirror effect. So like sometimes we like blame the other person for like not our problems,
revealing
but
our own sin.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like we don't like to see the sin in ourselves. Like that's not, it's not pretty, it's ugly. It's an ugly mirror most of the time when you're like seeing like, oh, I'm not, you know, forgiving, or I'm not gracious in this, and I would have known that, but because of what marriage does.
Right.
I don't know how better to explain that.
I think you're saying that right. I think because you're married, and instead of being able to put your best foot forward always like you do during a dating process, you're with this person every day. You truly become, you know, yourself with them, and not that
vulnerable or something too. Like,
not that we're like, hey, you've got this much sin that you need to fix, or Lynette does that to me, but you see it in yourself. You know, like I've seen my selfishness that I may not have realized before, that are things that I need to work on. And even on the front part of this book, it says, sacred marriage. What if God designed marriage to make us holy more than to make us happy? Yeah. So so marriage necessarily isn't always there to make life
happier, better.
Go, you know, it's
like the easy. It's like, and that's another thing. This chapter that's saying that, talking about like the difference between like monks and nuns, like how they hold from like, you know, like abstinence and like holy, like they don't get married because that's their way of being holier, like, or closer to God, is that nothing's going to get in the way of that. I don't know exactly, but the challenge, but the funny thing is the truth in it is that by being married, you are becoming holier, because you have that mirror. Yeah, you have that mirror, and if you're trying to be holier, there's no better way to do it than to be married, because it's going to come out like the bad, and then hopefully from the bad you can like, and also with that, learn to be better.
I don't want it to sound too bad, but you can hold each other accountable too, so it's more of an accountability part as well. Yeah, because I think you're so close that you're like, I'll just tell you, you know, you're being like this, like you're not being very nice right now or whatever, and you have to have that humble heart to be able to say, you know, they've got my best interest for me to. So yeah. Anyways, a great book.
It really is a good book.
A lot of fun reading it.
And maybe if we see anything else in the next like real chapter, cause like every page is a chapter or whatever for us.
Maybe we're just not the readers.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just thought I love sharing our day, and we have fun days and do silly stuff, but this is a huge part of our day, is at night when we read from the Bible and try to not just become better Christians or more holy in general, but to become better husband. Yeah, like I think that has made us holier. You have made me holier just by being married to you or whatever, just being with you. So anyway, so yeah, we just thought I think I wanted to just be encouraging to other married couples or newlyweds that like to be in the Word, and to be like, this is like, I mean, we've done like almost 3 or 4 devotions just like this year, or like this past almost year or whatever, because we just want to keep getting like better for each other. And I don't want to be just married, I want to be like happily married, but you kind of go through like the stone process, or like to make a diamond, you know, you kind of have to go through the heat and like the pressing. Like to get to that place of marriage where you're like really thriving. Like I don't think if like you haven't thrived yet, or if you think you haven't fought or like had any struggles, then you probably aren't at your shininess that you could be. It's coming, you know, but it's okay to have that process of that pressure.
Just stick with it.
Yeah, definitely. Always stick with it and have fun. We just have a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's right.
I try to. This is fun.
Sure is.
Alright, so we're gonna end our vlog. It was a good day.
It was a good day. I had a lot of fun. I got a comic book.
Yes, we're gonna listen. Here, I'll bring it closer now. We're gonna listen to our record players. Have it before bed. Does that like sound like it's something old? Like
listening to our records before bed.
Did I say record players?
Again.
We're gonna listen to our records. Honestly, I'm not that old because I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, everyone have a good night. Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you.